While the world may at times appear to be a dog-eat-dog place, there is actually a set of much kinder and vastly more powerful principle operating beneath the surface of casual appearances.
64,000 is the median number of words per book. Average person reads about 200 words per minute. Simple math will tell us that is one book in 320 minutes. To accomplish this in 7 days, numbers say you would have to read for 45 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button, like, comment, and share. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Book of the Week series. Every week as I read another amazing title, I share it with the world. My name is Igor S.F. Walker. Today we look at The Go-Giver, a little story about a powerful business idea by Burg and John David Mann. So how about you slow down and relax? Reduce all that noise for just a bit. Make that choice and decide to listen. In this video, we look at a book that brings to life the old proverb, "Give and you shall receive." We are reminded of an approach and a story that continues to help its readers find fulfillment and greater success in business, in their personal lives, and in their communities. Stick around till the end. I will share with you some tools I do have and use that will help you tremendously in this game of life. Discover a way to find out what actually motivates you. What innate human need is driving all of your decisions and your behavior. I will share some tools to improve your self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, and relationship management. A person can reach a certain level of success without being particularly special. But to get really, really big, to reach the kind of stratospheric success we are talking about, people need to have something on the inside, something that's genuine. Most people have a reaction of disbelief. In fact, most people just laugh when they hear that secret to success is giving. But then again, most people are nowhere near as successful as they wish they were. The majority of people operate with a mindset that says to the fireplace, first give me some heat, then I'll throw on some logs. Or they say to the bank, give me interest on my money, then I'll make a deposit. And of course, it just doesn't work that way. Most of us have grown up seeing the world as a place of limitation rather than as a place of inexhaustible treasures. A world of competition rather than one of co-creation. In life, you often do not get what you want. But here's what you do get. You get what you expect. What you focus on is what you get. You heard the expression, go looking for trouble, and that's what you will find. Now, this is true, and not only for trouble, it is true about everything. Go looking for the best in people, and you will be amazed at how much talent, ingenuity, empathy, and goodwill you will find. Ultimately, the world treats you more or less the way you expect to be treated. See, like a healthy immune system, the disease is all around you, but you do not catch it. A very useful thing to remember. Appearances can be deceiving. The truth is, they nearly always are. Everyone likes to be appreciated. And that's the golden rule of business. All things being equal, people will do business with and refer business to those people they know, they like, and they trust. A bad restaurant tries to give just enough food and service, both in quantity and in quality, to justify the money it takes from the customers. A good restaurant strives to give most quantity and quality for the money it does take, but a great restaurant strives to defy imagination. Its goal is to provide a higher quality of food and service than any amount of money could possibly pay for. You see, your true worth is determined by how much more you give in value than you take in payment. Does it make money? Does it make money? It's not a bad question. It's actually a great question. It's just a bad first question. It starts you off pointed in the wrong direction. The first question should be, does it serve? Does it add value to others? If the answer to this question and these questions is yes, then you can go ahead and ask, does it make money? In other words, exceed people's expectations, and they will pay you even more. And the point isn't to have them pay you more. It's to give them more. You give. Why? Because you love to. It is not a strategy, it is a way of life. And when you do, then very, very profitable things begin to happen. Please understand and remember this. It is not about seeing. It is about doing. The first law, the law of value. Your true worth is determined by how much more you give in value than you take in payment. The first law determines how valuable you are. In other words, your potential income, how much you could earn. But it is the second law that determines how much you actually do earn. And the second law states, the law of compensation. Your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. Your compensation is directly proportional to how many lives you touch. It's not just a question of value, it is a question of impact. You get to determine your level of compensation. It is under your control. If you do want more success, find a way to serve more people. It's that simple. It also means there are no limitations on what you can earn because you can always find more people to serve. Have you ever made up a story? You just make it up. Being broke and being rich are both decisions. You make them up. Right up here. What you focus on is what you get. The second law, the law of compensation. Your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. Sometimes you feel foolish, even look foolish, but you do the thing anyway. There are 3 universal reasons for working. Survive, to meet your basic living needs. Save, to go beyond your basic needs and expand your life. And serve, to make a contribution to the world around you. Most people spend their entire lives focusing on the first. A smaller number focuses on the second. But those rare few who are truly successful, not just financially, but genuinely successful in all aspects of their lives keep their focus squarely on the third: survive, save, and serve. Changing my focus from seeing what I could get to what I could give was when my career started to take off. Started to, in any business. You also need to know how to develop a network. And by a network, I don't necessarily mean your customers or your clients. I mean a network of people who know you, like you, and trust you. They might never buy a thing from you, but they are always on your side. They always got you in the backs of their minds. They are people who are personally invested in seeing you succeed. You see, and of course, that's because you're the same way about them. They are your army of personal walking ambassadors. When you've got your own army of personal walking ambassadors, you have referrals coming your way faster than you can handle them. When you base your relationships, in business or anywhere else in your life, on who owes who what, that is not being a friend, that is being a creditor. Watch out for the other guy. Watch out for his interest. Watch his or her back. Forget about 50-50. 50-50 is a losing proposition. The only winning proposition is 100%. The third law, the law of influence. Your influence is determined by how abundantly you place other people's interests first. Because if you place the other person's interests first, your interests will always be taken care of. Always. Some people call it enlightened self-interest. Watch out for what other people need with the faith that when you do, you will get what you need. Money, position, maybe a history of outstanding accomplishments. Those things do not create influence. Actually, influence creates them. The third law, the law of influence. Your influence is determined by how abundantly you place other people's interests first. Please remember this. No matter what your training, no matter what your skills, no matter what area you are in, you are your most important commodity. The most valuable gift you have to offer is you. What the foundation of all people skills is. Liking people, caring about people, being a good listener, those are all helpful, but they are not the core of it. The core of it is who you are. It starts with you. As long as you're trying to be someone else, or putting on some act or behavior someone else taught you, you have no possibility of truly reaching people. The most valuable thing you do have to give to people is yourself. No matter what you think you are selling, what you really are offering is you. The fourth law, the law of authenticity. The most valuable gift you have to offer is yourself. What would you think if I told you it has been medically proven that it is healthier for you to exhale than to inhale? What if I told you that it is better for your heart to relax than to contract, to just keep opening up without squeezing down again? Trying not to receive is not only foolish, it is arrogant. When someone gives you a gift, what gives you the right to refuse it, to deny their right to give? Receiving is the natural result of giving. The fifth law, the law of receptivity. The key to effective giving is to stay open to receiving. The point is not what you do, not what you accomplish. It is who you are. The 5 laws of stratospheric success. The law of value. Your true worth is determined by how much more you give in value than you take in payment. The law of compensation. Your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. The law of influence. Your influence is determined by how abundantly you place other people's interests first. The law of authenticity. The most valuable gift you do have to offer is yourself. The law of receptivity. The key to effective giving is to stay open to receiving. Success is the result of specific habits of action, creating value, touching people's lives, putting others' interests first, being real, and having the humility to stay open to receiving. And there you have it, the go-giver. Please do help out. It is easy. Simply like this video. Like it so more people can enjoy it. Share it too and spread the word. Do leave a comment and share your thoughts. Subscribe to my channel and stay up to date. And the link to this book is in the description below. Buy it, read, never stop learning, especially learning about yourself and nature. So gift yourself by taking the free human needs test on my website and find out what actually motivates you. What innate human need is driving all of your decisions and your behavior. And if you feel you are ready to improve your self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, and relationship management even further, do check out my Master of Life Awareness program. The links are in the description below. Thank you. Love and respect.